whippoorwill sing, the soft summer breeze. Learners in Learning Land, today we're going to play Magnolia by JJ Cale, a lovely cover by John Mayer as well. We've done a lot of JJ, he's one of my all-time favorites, and this song is no exception. I'm going to walk you through all the pieces, chords, strum pattern, there's a play along, and then I'll teach you a couple fills and talk about how I'm thinking when I'm playing fills. So let's do it. Ukulele brain attention span, when you got those three things and you've hit subscribe, follow me on in, let's break it down. 4-chord song, we are going to need a C major 7, open, open, open 2. We're in the key of C. And an F major 7, which is 5, 5, 0, 0. You could just play C major and F. You lose a little bit of the flavor of the song, but harmonically you can sing with that as well. We're also going to see an A minor and a G major. Only 4 chords we need. All right, so let's jump into the intro, and then the first 4 measures don't have a strum pattern, and then we'll look at the strum pattern. You let the F major 7 or F, if this feels too complicated, ring for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the C major 7. Now at this part, I kind of like to use my thumb and strum through slowly. Just to kind of add to the spacey vibe of it. And so feel free, you could even strum here if you want. That's the intro. And then we jump into the rest of the intro. We introduce our strum pattern. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Okay? So once you've let it ring and you introduce the strum pattern, you'll strum over F major 7 one time, C one time, F major 7 one time, C one time, and then you'll let that F major 7 ring out. If it's tricky for you to let these things ring out, feel free to strum through them. The F major 7 that rings out is where the verse starts. Whippoorwill we singing, the soft summer breeze makes me think of my baby that I left down New Orleans, that I left down New Orleans. So up to there, you strum through it 5 times, and then you could kind of consider this another verse, and we strum through it 5 more times. You could let that ring out as well. Magnolia, you sweet thing, you're driving me mad. 3, 4, got to get back to you, babe. You're the best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. 2, 3, 4, whisper good morning. And then now we're on the chorus. It's going to be A minor to G 3 times. Let's take it from the measure before that, right? So we're going to go best I ever had. Then we jump into the chorus. Whisper good morning, so gently in my ear. 2, 3, 4, I'm coming home to you, babe. And it's back to F major 7, C major 7, and you're going to do that change when you go back to there 2 times. Soon be there. I'll soon be there. Into the solo. Now the solo is the only time that we go back to this A minor. It's going to be A. And then we follow that up with an F major 7 once and a C major 7 once. And then we start to go to the verse. So it's A minor and G. A minor and G. One more time like that. A minor and G. To the F major 7, F major 7, C major 7. For the rest of the song, you're going to be going back and forth from F major 7 to C major 7. You'll go through the second verse again. Then after that, you get to the "You're the best I ever had" part. You're the best I ever had. The best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. Then you finish that way. Start to slow that down, and then you'll start to slow your strum pattern down on the F, and then strum through C major 7 slowly while saying had. That's the entire song. Sometimes when these songs have less changes, they can be a little more difficult. The play along is going to give a lot of clarity. So I'm not going to break down the solo exactly or the fills exactly. I want to give you some general ideas that you can use. All right. So we got the low G because I want this A note here. Now there's a lot of open space in this song. We can use that open space to do some very cool fills. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of them. One that happens pretty frequently is the A note, and drop down open C, 2nd fret, open C, 2nd fret, slide to 4th fret. Index finger on the G note. Okay, so you can use that one anytime, but it's going to sound probably a little better if you land on this G note while someone's playing C major 7. That's kind of the best way to think about these fills is when I finish playing the fill, what's the chord underneath? G is one of the notes of a C chord and a C major 7. That's why it works. Another one that's throughout is, and that is the B note, and I'm using all 3 fingers because I'm going to bend up to the C, kind of in and out of that C note. Now they have an electric guitar, so they're able to get that vibrato a little quicker. Big wide bends also sound nice. And that B note is what makes a C major 7. And of course, there is a C note in a C chord. So you're bending out of the major 7 chord into the root note. Sounds great over the C as well. Here's a nice easy one. We're going to slide from 1 to 3, and then we're going to play the 5th fret of the E string twice. Now, you could finish that over an F, but I like to start this one when the F's playing, and then go back to the 3rd fret there. So you would get. Now again, if you hang out on that A note, it would sound great to land on that over just the F like. But if you're going to that C, take it to that G note. Now these ideas are coming from the C major scale. If you're a little scared of using that B note and the F note, you could use C major pentatonic, 02, 02, 03, 03. But part of the color of this song comes from these 2 notes. That B note, you want to use it more over the C major 7, and the F note over the F chord. So if you're soloing, if you're new with soloing to the major scale, it is trickier than soloing with the pentatonic, but it's just because these 2 notes are dissonant and you have to be a little more careful with them. Okay, so keep that in mind while you're making up some fills. Whippoorwill sing, soft summer breeze, me think of my pain. I left down in New Orleans, left down in New Orleans. Magnolia, you sweet thing, you're driving me mad. How to get back to you, babe. You're the best I ever had. You're the best I whisper good morning so gently in my ear. I'm coming home to you, babe. I'll soon be there. I'll soon be there. Magnolia, you're sweet thing. You're driving me mad. I got to get back to you, babe. You're the best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. I ever had. You're the best I ever had. And there you are, folks. That is how you play Magnolia by JJ Cale. Licks, fills, play along, everything you need. If you're a fan of JJ Cale, After Midnight, River Runs Deep, They Call Me the Breeze, Cocaine, a bunch of other songs, you should check them out. If I think right, I should have some extra JJ Cale lessons put right here. I think this is the 5th song of his we've done. Also, if you want to take these concepts of licks and fills further, you know I'm your guy. We have a ton of material for that as well. Check the description. My email's down there for some one-on-one lessons. Subscribe, hit like if you're still here. Mustang from Flight. My other one was my Aviator. I hope you dig them. And until next time, just keep on rocking and rolling, keep on playing, keep on having fun. Life is good.